Number 6, Rendezvous 2015. Directed by Antoinette Boomer, starring Los Havercourt and Pierre Boulanger. Okay, so imagine this. A woman moves from the Netherlands to the south of France with her family to chase a dream, fixing up an old farmhouse and turning it into a hotel. Sounds peaceful, right? Yeah, not for long. Simone, played by Los Havercourt, is trying to rebuild her life, but then in walks Michel, a young French construction worker played by Pierre Boulanger. And let's just say they build more than just walls. There's passion, there's guilt, there's that uncomfortable feeling that things could collapse any second, kind of like a poorly built roof. But seriously, the film dives into emotional vulnerability and the need for excitement in a stagnant life. It's not your typical romantic drama, it's raw, it's European, and it doesn't hold back. If you're into movies that mix sensuality with real-life midlife crises, Rendezvous delivers both, plus some French heat. And trust me, you'll never look at home renovations the same again. This is Emiverse Movie. Watch this video to the end and hit that subscribe button now. Number 5, A Minute's Silence, 2016. Directed by Thorsten M. Schmidt, starring Julia Kashitz and Jonas Ney. Now here's one that toes the line between love and heartbreak. In A Minute's Silence, based on the novel by Siegfried Lenz, a young high school student named Christian falls head over heels for his English teacher, Stella Peterson. And yes, it's every bit as complicated as it sounds. Julia Kashitz plays Stella with a kind of quiet elegance, and Jonas Ney brings that youthful intensity that makes the relationship feel both passionate and tragic. It's set in a small German seaside town, and the slow, emotional buildup just pulls you in. This isn't just some steamy drama, it's a coming-of-age story with a heavy emotional punch. The love story unfolds through Christian's memories after Stella dies in a tragic accident. So yeah, grab some tissues for this one. This movie is like a gentle wave that slowly turns into a storm. It hits you when you least expect it, and it stays with you long after the credits roll. Number 4, In Bed with Victoria, 2016. Directed by Justine Triet, starring Virginie Efira and Vincent Lacoste. Now, if the last one was bittersweet, this one is totally chaotic, but in the best way. In Bed with Victoria is a quirky French dramedy that mixes courtroom drama with romantic confusion. Virginie Efira plays Victoria, a successful criminal lawyer juggling a messy personal life, 2 kids, and an ex who blogs about their sex life. Yeah, that kind of messy. Enter Vincent Lacoste, a younger man who used to babysit her kids, and is now crashing on her couch while helping her rebuild her life. Sounds a little nuts? It is. But it's also hilarious, surprisingly touching, and full of awkward, very real moments. Victoria is tired, emotionally burnt out, and vulnerable. The romance that blossoms is less about lust and more about finding someone who actually listens, someone who sees past the chaos. And let's be honest, who hasn't had moments where your life feels like it's on fire and someone unexpected shows up with a bucket of water and a sandwich? That's what this movie feels like. If you're into dry humor, emotional messiness, and watching someone flirt their way out of a breakdown, this one is gold. Number 3, Drunk on Love, 2017. Directed by David Wilson, starring Rachel Fielding and Sean Williamson. This indie British film is a little offbeat, a little under the radar, but surprisingly charming. Drunk on Love is about, well, drinking and love. But more than that, it's about people looking for connection in all the wrong places. Rachel Fielding plays a woman who owns a wine bar and gets tangled up with a much younger man during a night of heavy drinking and karaoke. Yeah, not the most romantic meet-cute, but definitely relatable if you've ever had a wild Friday night and woke up thinking, what did I just do? The movie takes place mostly over one evening, and it has that raw, slightly chaotic energy that feels like real life. Awkward silences, unexpected chemistry, and way too many confessions over a glass of Merlot. The characters are messy, flawed, and definitely not your typical romantic leads, but that's what makes it refreshing. Plus, it's got that British humor that's dry and cheeky and makes you laugh when you feel like you shouldn't. Number 2, Film Stars Don't Die in Liverpool, 2017. Directed by Paul McGuigan, starring Annette Bening and Jamie Bell. Now this one, chef's kiss. Based on a true story, Film Stars Don't Die in Liverpool tells the late-life love affair between Hollywood actress Gloria Grahame and a young actor named Peter Turner. Annette Bening and Jamie Bell are phenomenal here. Seriously, their chemistry could light up a city block. Gloria is older, fading from the spotlight, and hiding her illness. Peter is young, passionate, and completely taken by her charm. Their relationship is intense, funny, heartbreaking, and just beautifully human. The film jumps between past and present, showing their love, the conflicts, the sacrifices, and the quiet moments that feel like poetry. Annette Bening gives one of her best performances here. She's bold, vulnerable, and completely captivating. If you're into old Hollywood nostalgia with a modern emotional twist, this one's a must-watch. It's not just a romance, it's a story about legacy, vulnerability, and holding on to love even when everything else is falling apart. Number 1. Queen of Hearts. Directed by Maël Touki, starring Trine Dierholm and Gustav Lind. Okay, we've made it to the top, and trust me, this one is intense. Queen of Hearts is not your average romance. It's disturbing, provocative, and straight up uncomfortable, but in a way that makes you think. Trine Dierholm plays Anne, a respected lawyer, wife, and mother. Everything looks perfect on the outside until her troubled teenage stepson, played by Gustav Lind, comes to live with them. What starts as tension turns into a full-blown affair. Yes, you read that right. This movie isn't trying to be sweet, it's complex. Anne isn't a victim or a heroine. She's both powerful and flawed, and you constantly feel conflicted about her choices. The power dynamic is dangerous. The consequences? Even worse. Maël Touki directs with razor-sharp precision, pulling no punches. The tension builds slowly, like you're watching a car crash in slow motion. You want to look away, but you just can't. It's a psychological deep dive into control, guilt, and the price of secrets. And the performances? Absolutely chilling. So there you have it, 6 unforgettable films where older women and younger men break societal rules and set the screen on fire. Some are sweet, some are scandalous, and a few might just mess with your head. But hey, that's what good cinema does. It challenges the norm, stirs emotion, and gets people talking. Which of these movies shocked you the most, or did one hit close to home? Let me know in the comments. No judgment, promise. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more film countdowns that go beyond the typical love stories. Until next time, watch boldly, love wild.